Good morning, good morning, good morning. Who do we have? All right. What do we have going on? Oh, everything's green. Again, explain to me. They're so funny. Where are my three charts? Oh, come on, really? It's a buy stop. We have the 1 minute complete. All indices, 5 minute complete. That's all good. You're too late. Either you got in these buys like you were told. Look at that ricochet to the, oh, we're going to go over one. Oh my goodness, look at all the great trades you're about to see. NAS buy stop to the 10-minute blue line, but this is so great. Just wait. I'll show you that in a second. Good morning to everybody. I already made my first call out. Let's see if we're right.
Demo trade only.
Hey.
I am not a financial advisor.
Gee whiz, I don't have my thing. Hold on 1 second. All right, now let's go over to here. We are live on TikTok. I'm 99% sure of that. Where'd that go, though? That's the Discord. No, TikTok there. Where is the safety trade? The safety trade. And let's see, live. There we go. All right. Buy to the, oh, it's already there. It's already there. It's already there. Buy to the blue line, 10-minute blue line, and you just kind of hit it. First call, correct. We're already rolling. Already rolling. I already see a few people there, but I don't know if I'm on Facebook, X, a couple of YouTube channels, Instagram. No, not Instagram. But yeah, those ones. And where are we at with everybody else? Good morning to TikTokers, YouTubers. Good morning, Jake. What's up, Jake? You're number one again. Good morning, John. Good morning, John. Thanks for speaking up in the Discord. Sorry people are butt munches in there and aren't giving you guys the credit you deserve. Good morning, Miguel. What's up, peeps? Yep, touchdown. We have, let me get my thing. We have price action going to the 10-minute blue line as just called out a couple minutes ago. Well, a few seconds ago. Well, a little bit ago. Look at these ricochets to the blue line. Oh, you guys are going to feast this morning with knowledge. Feast this morning with knowledge. Wow. Good morning, Glow. Good morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook Live. Good morning. I'm trying to see. I think people are actually able to write in now. I could see it this morning. And I'm on my ugly ass face is here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. This is exciting. I did all my therapies this morning. You guys got to insist I take an extra 15 minutes in the morning and do the red light therapy breathing. I'm in such a better mood when I do that stuff. You guys, if I'm ever pissed, you say, go work out, go do your therapies. All right. This is what we got going on, peeps. So, I don't know. Hey, John, we got any news this morning? I hope to God not. I really do not want to deal with that shit this morning. While it is fun kicking its ass, I just got so much other stuff to do. So me and trading, well, even these for that matter. Here, I'll show you. Look. All right. Good morning, 8 Ball. Good morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook Live. Remember, I am not a financial advisor. This is demo trading only.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
And for those of you who really don't get that, I actually literally have it on every chart. And a little button I press so often. And I wear a freaking baseball cap. Never listen to anybody for financial advice that's wearing a baseball cap and a t-shirt. Just don't do it. All right. What are all these things have in common? Let's take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 supposedly different symbols, all doing the exact same thing at the exact same time. Preferably, I like when one lags, but NAS was a little. But this is what you have. Take a picture of this, everybody that's listening. Take a picture. Trust me, you're going to want to see. Morning, Alex Trades. You're going to want to remember this. Anybody know what these 6? And if you can't see them all, it's okay. And if you can't see them all, it's okay. Who the fuck cares? Okay, you can see 2, 3, 4. Well, here, let me rephrase this for you guys. What does this? Oh, let me do that one too for you. What does this? Let me move this over here for the TikTokers. They can actually see a little more. Huh. I need to expand that a little. This and this. What are all these? These are 6 supposed different symbols. Different means they should be different things. There's different names. For instance, ES1, SPX 500, and Q1, NAS, US30, YM1. Supposedly, they're all different. Well, if supposedly they're all different, then why are they all doing the same thing? Buy stop to the 10-minute blue line for NAS. Well, this goes up, that goes up. This and that goes up. That goes up and this goes up. All at the same time. One perhaps is lagging to its blue line right now. That would be NAS. But they're all doing a very, very exact same trade. This is called the buy, a buy stop. It's going up. The green dotted line is going to go up and kiss this blue solid line. See, it just did it. See that right there? Just did it. So I was able to call that a few minutes ago because of what I'm about to teach you. What's up, Zilla? So no one here actually knows. Wow, that's kind of scary. Let me start that VIP group up. Maybe we can get a little better response. Here we go. VIP, you and me. VIP, you and me. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Recording in progress.
VIP, you and me. VIP, you and me. All right, VIP, you guys are open. You've received an email, or at least it's been sent out. It's also posted in the Discord. You should be able to join the meeting any moment now. That's up to you guys. VIP, the secret meeting is now open. You need to know the password and have the correct handshake. No, I'm teasing. You don't. But you do need a password. You and me. If you guys can't join the meeting, please let me know, but we are started. You and me. VIP. Good morning, Sally. Good morning, Jason McCain. What's up, Jason? What's up, Sally? You and me. Glow, you made it in, buddy. Good morning, Glow. Glow, question for you. Good morning. Question. Okay. Do you see how, well, I labeled them. You can see all the 1 through 6. Do you see, I'm going to use this one as your example right here. NQ1 came up, touched, my voice is changing, came up, touched the blue line, ricocheted, came back down, and came back up and touched the blue line again. Do you see that for NQ1, for instance?
Yes.
Do you see the same type of trade for ES1, SPX, NAS, US30, and YM1? Do you see how it came up, hooked, came back down, and came back up again?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that particular little hook and come back up again is referred to as the safety trade. So let's zoom in on one of them. I'm going to show you how this is the same on all of them. Me and you, dynamite. How's everybody doing this morning? Dynamite. Dun-dun-dun. All right. This system we have, and this is NAS, by the way, we're looking at NAS 10-minute chart. Yeah, you can see that on TikTok. Yeah, YouTube's perfect too. Okay, re-enter. Any and all buy stops you can find under 10 minutes for all indices until the 10-minute blue line in NAS is hit again.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Glow, why are you the only one in VIP? Did you have where did the link come to you, Mike?
I got it on Discord.
Shit, you didn't get an email?
I didn't even look at email.
Oh, okay. Shit. I thought the email went out. Did I not send that? Hold on. VIP meeting. Yeah, that was sent. Let me check. Can you check, Mike, see if you got the email, please? Or no? I don't know if you're in front of a computer. Interesting.
Checking now.
Thank you. Morning, Jerry. Doing fantastic. Couldn't be any better if I tried. Well, no comment there. But yes, doing great. Oh, good. Nice pullback. All right. Once Glow gives me that response.
No, I don't see it in there. I just see the initial one that you were going live.
Interesting. Not the VIP.
-3.
Okay, let me resend it. Then I think I can do that fairly easy. Purchase, VI 325. Today is March 25th, right? Yeah. And there's our link. And there's thing. Yeah. Okay, let me resend this. See what's up. I don't know what they're doing. That's the problem with Stan's email. They're pretty good with some things, but with their emails, Sent 14 minutes ago. Yeah, you guys should have had that after a minute. Duplicate. VIP. You and me. All right, let's see if I can send this now. No, why can I not? Did I go in the wrong one? Yo, there it is. 8 a.m. 3:25, yeah, that's us. You and me. Sent it again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have to reschedule. I'll schedule it to go out whenever they Stan has issues. Anybody in VIP, you can go in the Discord and enter in. Oh, Mills here. Good morning. Okay, did I just blow up my computer? What the heck? You can re-enter on NAS or any other of the 5 indices that we trade. Look for the buy stop starting with the 1 second, 5 second. You can actually jump this at the 5 second if you wanted on a buy. Feel free. Did you guys, George, Ismail, Mario, did you guys get an email with the link? Yes or no? Oh, Mario, Martar.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. I'll quit sending it then. Cool.
I'm not sure if I haven't received 2 emails. One from earlier yesterday or this morning, and then another one right before you went live.
Yeah, but did you get the VIP link email?
Yes.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
that's all that matters. Thank you,
I did
Martar.
not get that one, but I just went through Discord.
Okay, well, you're here, and that's all that matters, Mike. Zilla, I did not. Great. How are you? Dumbo trade on Kevin is not a financial. Thank you, 8 Ball. That is 100% accurate. Nor do I ever want to be. Like, they give out those doctorates. I'm not taking it. Unless that college, university is actually teaching the safety trade system, then I would take it. But until that day happens, they can go F off. All right. Problem came up. The blue, purple went up to the pink and purple went up to the blue, blah, blah, blah. Hit, came back down. The pink's going to come down. Hopefully the purple joins it. It's going to reset, rehook, come back up, form a space right here and go back up to that blue line. But barring that, let's take a look. We have the cute, did I keep this picture open? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay, good. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, you might think I stole from this 10-minute NAS. Looks very, I could spread this out a little bit for you. We can do that. And we can make this a little bigger, so that's that. Oopsie, don't want to lose my little picture, which I did. Nope, that's it. And it did that shit again. All right, this is what you got. Matter of fact, we can move it this way. Hold on, let me move that here and move this way. How far over can you guys see? You can see a good bit. Let me see over here. TikTok's gonna have to scoosh you a little. There we go. All right. Now, let me see if I can do this too. That way I can always keep that there. Okay. Kind of ish. Hold on. Let me try that one more time here. Okay. Now, what you're looking on your left is GBP USD 3-minute candles. On your right is NAS. Let me show you here. I'll do this. Over here, this particular picture, let me scoosh over a little back this way. On your left, the one that's in white, is the 3-minute candles on GBP. Doesn't matter, that's just what it is. Over here on your right, you're going to see live what's happening. You're going to see NAS 10-minute candles. So these are two different charts. You're going to see this red come down, hook twice. You're going to see this red come down, hook twice. You're going to see it come up. This? You're going to see the candles, which are representing at this moment price action. Okay? Each one of these little candles, this one is 10-minute. If you come over to here, each one of these little candles is 3 minutes. They're on different, there we go. Whew, that red light there is too much. Is candles, okay? Each candle is represented. It could be, this isn't necessarily a candle. These are going to be lines. They could be dashes. They could be whatever the hell you want them to be. But in this particular case, I have it set to candles, and you'll see that each candle is 3 minutes. Each candle is 10 minutes. But what's more important is you're going to see they form the same pattern every time. So watch what happens here. I'm going to zoom in on a couple things. You guys just pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm going to take away some things so you guys can see a little less so there's no confusion. And then I'm going to zoom in even on those two. But right now we're going to teach you that right inside of here is the same. Let me scoosh this over just a little. Is this over here? So what does that mean? Right there and there. Okay. So inside of number 1 is a cell. Inside of number 2 is a cell. Remember now, you're looking at two different supposed symbols with two different time frames. Oopsie, who do we got? Good morning, whoever that was. What's up, Kev Norris?
Good morning.
Okay. I could have sworn someone just said good morning to me too. What's up, Kev? All right. So we can see red, 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 green, red, red, sell stop, and it went down. Does everybody see that the GBP 3-minute candles are the exact same formation under 1? And then it's the same formation, high probability trade setup under NAS 10-minute. It's also red, 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 green, red, red, sell stop. 7s, if you guys see that. I'll wait. Thank you, VIPers. Oh, my YouTubers. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Christian. Good morning, Stacy. I'm doing very good, Stacy. Good morning to you. Stereo. Hey, Kevin. Ben, what? Been watching the videos, trying to understand the system more. There's a video where you step by step as to what to do, and you mentioned look for a sell stop. What does that mean? Yeah. If there's any news in 5 minutes, I'm not trading it. TikTokers, if you can see that 1 and 2 are the same, please type out a 7 or a yes. A sell stop. If you've been watching my videos and you don't know what a sell stop is, I'm in deep shit, huh? Is this you? Who's Stereo? Is Stereo God in the VIP group? No. Okay, I didn't think so. All right. It's just that means things are going to go down, by the way. See how I have to just dumb things down to the nth degree. All right. So this is a sell stop right now as he asked the question. Red, 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 green, red, red. If you watched any of my videos, you don't know what a sell stop is. I just don't know how to help. Okay. Anywho, it's going to go down, and it did. And this is also going to go down, and it did. Okay, so TikTokers must be busy. All right. Do I want to stay on TikTok or not? YouTubers, did you answer? Hi, Kev. Can the purple line on the sniper be used for anything, or are we just focused pink and blue? Yeah, purple line's used a lot on the faster time frames. Did we get some sevens in, or is it about to ditch? Yes, we did get sevens. Good morning, Barani. Good morning, Kim. Please, everyone, thank Kim. She's so sweet and kind. She does all the documenting of every trade I call. All right. Now, you can notice the same high probability pattern again. It did it the same thing. It went red, 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 green, red, red, and it was another sell. Well, if you look over here, there it is again. Red, 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 green, red, sell stop. Okay? So every time we look at this, sometimes there's 3, but right before it bursts to the top, that pattern is 2 right here. So watch what I'm getting at. Watch this. If you look at this, and you're going to notice this high probability pattern over and over and over again, you're going to notice red, then green, then red, then green, then red. Okay? Technically, I'm going to put this little pullback right there. Okay? If you look at it up at price action, it looks just like this. And this will be your little safety trade right there. Okay, so this, and if you look at your sniper, which we're not going to get into too much, it looks just with this little dash right there. Like that. And this is a downward sloping M, meaning the previous high was higher than the one high, and then the safety trade itself was lower than all of those. So this is a downward sloping M. Does everybody see that on that trade, yes or no? Sevens for yeses, yes for yeses. Thanks, Kim. That's a lot of work. Yes. Thank you, George, for speaking up. Oh, thank you, Stacy, for thanking Kim. I'm going to drink my other hydrogen water this morning. Normally, if you notice, some mornings I drink my hydrogen water. Sometimes I do a dry fast, all depending on how things are going.
How are you doing with the dry fast? So basically no liquid, just the dry food, Kevin?
Food, you're funny, Martar. What does a fast mean?
Well, fast, I know what it means, that you don't
Yeah, no food. So you got the first part right, no liquids, and then the fast part, you kind of, I don't know why you think I'd be eating. The dry fast means no water, no nothing, and zero.
And how long usually you taking those dry fasts?
Usually anymore, not long, probably about 20 hours. In the past, what I'd always do would be a day and a half. So it would be about, whatever, 36 hours.
I never tried this one. What kind of benefits are you looking for doing that? Similar to
Well, this is a dry fast according to all the literature you can find. The dry fast is 3 days of water fasting. Yeah.
Good morning.
Look at that. Good morning. Who do we have? Orlando?
Read about it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's Martar. I'm not a doctor, but it's fantastic.
I know. Yeah, but I do those 72 hours at least once a month on the water fasting,
Nice. You're doing yourself a world, autophagy and all this stuff kicks in. Yeah, it's really good. I forgot I can move this over.
I have a friend who went to the clinic for the water fast and he fixed his heart, but he was on the water fasting 21 days.
Yes.
Uh,
I've done longer, Martar.
you did longer.
Yeah.
And then how long you did the refeeding after?
The refeed? Yeah, you break your fast of that long of a fast a certain way. If you're not doing that, like a 3-day fast, you're fine. You can break with anything you want. I would still suggest slowly some bone broth, some vegetable. Well, I wouldn't even do veggies. I'd probably just do a little bit of fruit, then some veggies later in the day. Do maybe raw, complete raw, and then single ingredient probably for a day or two. But technically, you can kind of break your fast any which way you want. So
I'm gonna read about that dry fast. 1 second.
sounds good. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Who's that?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Orlando. Good morning, Ismail. Good morning, Mike Lewinsky and George, and Martar and Sam K. Everybody in VIP. Where's the women? I was just giving them credit the other day. All right, my VIPs of VIPs. Let's see everybody in here. Good morning, 5.56 Mike. I recognize that, but it must be an old one. He must have signed in something else, or is that just somebody else? All right. Who's asking something over here? Okay, so red, green, red. Sell stop. Yes, it's the opposite of a buy stop. That is correct. It's called inversion or mirrored. Look at that drop. Boy, we might get some more entrances here in a little bit. This is great. We're having a great pullback right now. I'll be able to call out some buys probably before open or right at open. That looks really good. All right, back to what we were talking about. We have this amazingly, and you guys can see, yep, you can see it now on YouTube. Sorry about that. What you do is this. Price action comes down, hooks, does this little thing, does this little logo thing right there. And I'll explain what that is. Came up, came down, came up, came down right there. Did its little thing here and actually showed you the little, there you go. All right. Now, when we come over to this side on our NAS, you can see the up, the down, the hook, and actually technically the second hook is right there. And then you come up, the blue isn't as clear, as clean, but this is your thing right there. And technically it does show the little dot right there. Then this is your sniper, the bullshit detector showing you the same trade. Whoopsie, hold on, we got to get back to where we were. And I'm over here screwing around. Oops, oh, we want to put that there like that. There, okay. And then this is your green up, red down, green up, red down, and that's what it looks like over here. So we're definitely seeing that the market went down these couple times. When we see this on more of a daily time frame, I will call this out, and you guys will know that we're switching to a sell. But just so everyone out there can see, my system works as it goes down, you can make money. As it goes down, you can make money. A lot of people, there are so many traders that don't know you can make, I mean, if you're doing options, I think they understand, but they really don't understand that when the market's going down, the average retail trader would think, oh yeah, no, I can't make any money on that. And that's 100% completely untrue. As the market tumbles, you can make everything you can make as it goes up. There is no difference. Good morning, Glow. Thank you for being on TikTok, by the way. I know you're on the VIP, and I'm sure you're on YouTube, probably Facebook. I don't know how he does it. All right, we appreciate that, Mike. All right, here we go. Sell, it goes down, okay? But we don't care necessarily about the downs. Why don't I care about the sells? I kind of just almost said it a second ago. Why don't I care? Yeah. Does every symbol we try to buy, does every symbol out there, are they trying to lose money? Well, they might actually. Or are they trying to gain money? Are they trying to do better with their business or do worse with their business? Yeah. So they're trying to do better. And we, hopefully, as they make shit tons of money, millions and billions, and hell, maybe even somewhere in there, trillions if you're the Rothschilds, as they make more money, in theory, we're supposed to see them do good, and in theory, things go up. Well, watch what's happened since forever, including the stock market crash of 1929, when things went down 80%. And I can see that happening again, just an FYI. I don't want to curse anything, but I could. That's why I was explaining when things go down, we can still make money. But the reality is this. If you would invest in any downturn of the market, it always comes back up with a vengeance. And that there's a reason for that. A, the markets are manipulated. B, the United States is the reserve currency. And then C, no one's taking any of that status away from the United States of America because of our military. And I was teaching this long before Trump got into office. I've always said we had these two aces in our hold, our consumption and our military. We know that no one can take us out of our status as the reserve currency, no matter how much BRIC or anybody tries, because it's embedded in all the institutions. Until there's a complete collapse of America from within, we are never going to be taken out of that status. So with that knowledge, all our stocks, all our companies in America are trying to go up. As we go up, the whole world goes up. As we buy the Chinese items, their stocks go up. As whatever. And everyone's, well, it's world, it's intermixed, everything's intermixed. Or, oh, okay, you're right, I'm wrong. But the reality is what you're seeing play out now is Trump's just being more bold. And I always told you guys that what happens is this: whoever wins a war gets the spoils of the war. They take over everything. The problem that the United States has, we were doing it subvertly. We were doing it undercover. We were stealing minerals from countries, and we pretend like we democratized them. Isn't it the joke is, oh, they found gold, they also found democracy. So, that's just what we do. But now Trump, whether I voted for him or not, which I did not vote for anybody this election, is if he's saying we're the most powerful country in the world and that no one can fuck with us and fuck around and find out, he means it. The difference is we never had to say that before. So when he's out there doing that now, when the war, whatever fuck conflicts are going on, supposedly that's why everything went down. So explain to me, why are things going up? So in other words, I'm showing you high probability trade patterns regardless of what's going on in the world. So when this goes down, we'll make money. When this goes up, we make money. I just gave you a very quick lesson on the sells, because I'm not doing that until we flip into those. But at least you now know and see what that pattern is. And it always happens right before it goes up. So those little M things you're looking at, or double tops, whatever you want to call them, that's what that is. How do we know when it reverses? This is when and where my system differentiates itself beyond comprehension from any other system ever invented by mankind. And I don't care how that sounds. I give God all the glory. If you think I'm sounding conceited, I don't give a fuck. When my system shows the reversal, it happens the exact same way every time. Price action comes up, hooks, comes back down, forms the gap, hooks. In this case, it formed the red again here, came back up, came down, came back up. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the first official safety trade. I know we're going to have argument on that first one I drew. It looked like this technically. But this would be the first safety trade to the blue line, fill in the gap. Now, why does that matter? Because when you come over here, you're going to see red come up, hook, come down, G, goes down with the red, comes up with the green, down with the red, comes over, does the fill in the gap trade, hooks, and comes up to the blue. Now, if someone over here could draw better than me, and I wasn't like worse than a 2-year-old with my drawings, this drawing over here, number one, should look, and is, exactly the same as this drawing too. But my critics out there, this is your chance to rip me a new one. Does 1 and 2 on my green drawings look the same, or are they not? I guess I can spread this one out a little more. Yes or no? Don't be shy. Okay. Well, that could be, and you'll see in a second how this is a W with the little hook there. I hope the TikTokers see that also, and the YouTubers. Once the sell stop's about where you take the sell stop trade. We're not talking about that, Stereo. You need to relax and chill. Okay? And we'll get to that later. Good morning, Lachey. Good morning, John. Oh, you just signed up for the course. Look for your NDA, and then you'll be getting the course hooked up here, I'm sure, by the time my wife gets up. So probably about noon, 1 o'clock, you'll be in. Everyone, please welcome John. I can't say his last name. Francesco.
Good morning, John.
And welcome to the group, John. He has purchased in.
Good morning, John. Good morning.
Good morning, John.
Welcome, buddy.
Yay. Thank you, Sog. I'm glad we have VIP people here too. All right. I don't see anybody on YouTube welcoming John, but John, welcome. Now, what you're seeing is, to me, signs of limitations of AI, market manipulation, or a combination of both. What you're witnessing, they should not have. I'm going to spread this just a little bit so that we can shrink this one down just a little bit so it could look a little bit more like it so you guys can see this movement a little easier. Let me grab this down here and see it. Yeah, there we go. Do I want that? No, let's bring that back down again. I'll pull it from the top. All right. Now, let's move this one over like that, maybe. I just want to make sure they can see it on. Well, maybe we'll leave it there. On the VIP guys, too. Okay. All right, we'll do something like that. Now VIP, yeah, VIPs for sure. Okay. TikTok, no. All these different points of view. Jeez, oh pizza. All right. Now, this is extremely important. This is how to trade any symbol, any time frame, as I used to teach you 101. Somehow it seems like it's getting through to more people these days. But at any rate, all right. So probably this is how it's going to work. I'm going to explain it to you guys, and I'm going to go in the VIP group, and I'm going to pick one random VIP person to explain how this is going to work. So no pressure, VIP, but pay attention to what I'm about to say, because you guys are about to teach the regular peeps out here right afterwards. What you're going to notice. First, you're going to notice that the orange EMA hooks and comes up over the other two EMAs. Then what you're going to notice, the candles turn to green. Then you're going to notice a fill in the gap trade happen. Okay? And this is your first logo. It started out red underneath, came up, came back down, did the fill. So it's red. This is what it looks like with the bullshit detector, which comes with the system. Hook, come up. Okay? What it looks like on the sniper is blue line low, comes up. Oh, blue line stays high, sorry. Pink line comes back down and hooks and comes back up. This is the actual safety trade. And what this is, oh, and Kim, I'll send you over the moving bull I just, well, I'll get to that later. But yeah, you get the idea. All right, so let's look. Right here is our logo. Oh, if you can make two versions, Kim, if you can make one with smoke and one without, and you can do one with fire, and then one with fire and smoke, maybe three versions, but at any rate. All right, so the back of our bull logo, not only is it the coolest thing, and if she can get fire and breath out of there and give me, instead of a white background, like a black background, that would be so fucking cool. But anyway, the green little arrow, right, is going up. The red arrow is going down. Why does that matter? Because not only is it the coolest, but that's how we're going to trade. It starts low, comes up. Technically, I shouldn't have drew that pointed line. It's too hard. I have it too thick is what the problem is. Anyway, green, come up, flat, come over, come down, up. It's always higher than the previous one on a buy, always lower on a sell. And then this is the part where it goes up. So watch. When you look over here, it hooked, came over, came down, and came up. Okay? So this is our logo trade. Well, how does it work? Would anyone like to volunteer and be tribute over in the VIP group and explain how that same exact part looks and tell me where on NAS, 10-minute on the right? Any VIPers? What's up, Vivian? Good morning, Vivian. Good morning, good morning, Brexit. Good morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook Live. Are there any volunteers?
You asking for if the logo happens on the higher time?
Nope. What I'm asking for, nope. That's all I'm asking for, Martar is over here. Price action started underneath. It was red, came up, orange came up, green candles changed. It came back down, forming our fill in the gap trade, forming the pink line coming low, and then it hooked and came up. Did it do it over here, Martar? Was it red first?
Yes, right where you have the, right there, up.
Okay.
And Kevin, you know what I would have suggest, Kevin?
Go ahead.
Just because I was listening to you a while ago.
Uh-huh.
If go back to the symbol on the bull.
Which one would you like? The one on the left or one on the right?
Go back to the bull. I'm gonna say something to you. Just go back to the bull.
What are you talking about? Which symbol? You want the one on the left or the one on the right?
No, not the symbol. The logo. Go back to the logo.
Oh, back to the bull.
Yeah,
Sorry.
the logo.
Did not catch that. Go ahead.
All right, Kev. You see where the symbol starts on the green? If you could have made that first column red.
Oh, you want
That's
this?
exactly what you just said.
This is what you want is... Oh,
The
shit.
first column on the green red, and the first column on the red green.
I see
And
where...
that's what you just said to us.
I see what you're
Start
saying.
red,
It's-
up green.
Yeah. Hey, Kim. Is she still here? I don't know if Kim's here.
Yes.
Can you edit? Are you doing this work, or how are you getting the bull to do the breathing thingy?
The young lady who takes care of my father offered to do it.
Oh, tell her thank you, and it's very much so. Do you think she can fade from green? Because you can't completely make the tip. I don't think that'll look right. But maybe like a fade from green to red and red to green, so it kind of goes from solid green to the left, you know what I'm saying, to more red, and then it fades over to it. Could we do that or no?
I will ask her.
Okay. See if she can. He has a very good point, but I just think it would look kind of, I don't know how that would look done. Because people would be like, well, why is the red up here and why is the, trust me, there's one, they would have a problem. So, I like the idea, Orlando, but we'll have to see. We'll have to try around with that one and see. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Because that's a little interesting. Because they'll just say, well, why is the red here? Why is the red there? Why is red? Why didn't it cross? Why is it not part of it? And be like, yeah, whatever.
Because basically the red is basically when it is really moving below the AM line, that orange line,
Right.
the price action line, it usually be a down, and red represent down. It usually be when it's going down. So it usually start from on the down to go up to come back.
No. I'm glad you understand. You understand it very well, Orlando, and I do too. And everybody, that's grand. But the average person who's just introduced to the system or learning the system, it could be challenging for them to differentiate what you're saying. So that's all. But we'll give it a go. You never know. Hopefully that'll work out. Thank you for the suggestion, sir, very much. Morning, Sam. Morning, Marley Mar. Morning, Jane. Miss Jane. Good morning, Kev. Good morning, Glow. Good morning, George. Good morning, Orlando. Morning, Martar. And good morning, Miss Kim. All right. Welcome, VIPers. Now, what time is it? Oh, good. Got plenty of time. This is what it looks like. So this is what that initial initial buy if you wanted to jump it early. Now, again, I don't necessarily go for this particular trade. It's not the one that's coded in to the robot, but that's what it looks like. So we can kind of see it. So when I ask again,
The orange didn't go low enough, in my opinion, on the
correct. There's a lot of reasons, but you wouldn't, remember, hold on. Remember now what we're talking about here, Martar. Maybe I should slow that roll because I'm going a little fast for people here. Watch. When you're seeing, oopsie, let me go back here because I want to pull this again. I want this one to come up. We'll use this as a live example. All right. What Martar's saying is, well, let me go back to the picture. The orange line right here didn't go low enough, didn't go below the thing. That's 100% true, but what we're looking for on this trade is an entry off of this time frame, right, Martar? We're looking for entry off this time frame, off this particular trade right here. This is a safe trade, so we have to mark it and go down to the faster time frames to find the orange below the yellow and the red. That's how you'd enter the trade. So we're not entering, like when we come over to here, we're not entering when we get to this part of the explanation. We're not entering off of this trade right here. This is just spotting the trade so we can enter off of a faster time frame. Correct. Okay. So when this is being done, for instance, we can come over to this one, and what we're going to see, yeah, I don't really, let me mark that with this. I really try to keep this clean for you guys. All right, watch. Right. Well, we can show some of the red. That doesn't matter. We can go there. All right. So right here, price action came up, hooked, formed our fill in the gap. Shoop. That is our logo trade again. Shoop, 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 shoop. Right? Blue came up, shoop. Pink came down, shoop, and there it is. So this is how it looks like for the first logo trade of our group. If you have patience of a saint, and my beautiful wife, Bree, always teaches us, patience is the love language of trading, and you have to have a shit ton of it. So if you're really patient, we're not looking for all the pips. We're looking for the safest pips, hence the safety trade name. Price comes over, comes up, hooks, comes back down, forms our little W in this case, which I love for visual purposes, came up, touched or close enough to the blue line for NAS, came back down and formed the actual safety trade. All of this right here, including the logo trade, including the W, including your entry here, for second leg of the W, isn't the safety trade. If you're looking at this time frame right here on the 10-minute, the safety trade is right there. Watch. Oopsie, where's my little thingy? Zoop. There we go. Right somewhere in here, but I'm going to show you when it hits the bottom is where I'd be looking. And that purple line's low. Someone just asked that question, didn't they? Right. So we can get the actual measurements out, but right here. All right. So you'd have to wait for price action to come up, down, back up, and down, and come back up, hit the blue line, come back down again. Good luck, Tommy. He's coding that. He's in trouble on this one. But this is what it looks like. Now, this trade right here, we're not going to take. I was just explaining that to Martar. I'm sure he knew. We're not going to take the trade here because it doesn't meet any of our entry rules. This is just spotting the trade to go hunting for it down on the faster time frame. Sevens, if you all understand that.
Yes.
Or yeses on my live.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, what's up, Brexit? What's up, Lazarus? Good morning, Lazarus. Good morning, Brexit. All right. So, if we're going to go hunting downward, where we're on a 10-minute time, these are 10-minute candles, and we're going to go down. So, I'm going to go maybe to the 5-minute. Let's look for that same yellow line. And now we're going to see, oh, perfect. I don't know if we can get a 6. That looks too tight. I doubt that, seriously. Yeah, there's no way. All right. So I happen to guess properly. This is a 10-minute, 5-minute. Oh, jeez. What in the world? There we go. This is a 10-minute, 5-minute buy stop at the time when it was being called. I don't particularly care for this entry because the orange, again, isn't as low, but we're not going to go too much into that right now. The blue and the pink and the purple aren't low all enough that I want. I would go to a faster time frame, but I'm not going to teach everybody everything at this point, just most everything. So entry still wouldn't be on the 5-minute. I'm sure Martar can find the right one if you want to go into VIP and we can discuss it there, but not right this moment. This is what you're looking at. A buy stop, boom, up she goes. Now, if we go down to the 4-minute, probably the 3-minute, we'll see the exact setup we want for entry. And that's what you would take. And it goes boop, 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 right up it went. So while this is going up, you'll notice that it was going up to the 10-minute blue line, which is where it hit. So you could see the pull down of the pink/purple up to the blue. Now, this is perfect for the medium time frames. Green, 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 fill in the gap, buy stop to the blue line. So you have your buy stop, second leg of your buy stop, then you have the safety trade right here. Now, could the second leg have turned into safe? Of course it could have. But if you have patience, take a picture of this right here. You're going to notice things go down first, right? You have a couple of down sell, and then you have the blue rise, blue come down, signifying your first leg of a W or the first time it moves down to the buy stop, which you would have made money on, by the way. You could enter that trade and made a shit ton of money on that trade. You could have been retired for the rest of your life off of this trade. If you have balls enough, you literally could have put enough money on this trade and made so much money you never have to work again. I didn't do that. I know Martar didn't do that, but you could have. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. And then it went up huge. You could have retired off of this trade. Pink cross blue, pink, purple, blue all low, green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. It went up. Buy, it goes up. Candles are green, it goes up. See how the orange is below? This is perfect. But if you have the patience of a saint, you'd let this develop, come up, touch the blue line, H and H close enough, come back down, form the gap. This is the blue coming back up again, pink, purple, low, and then the price action arches up, comes right back to the blue line again, which it's going to do again. Now you're seeing the second time it's occurring. And yes, this pattern repeats. I just showed you yesterday on the daily. I just showed you yesterday on the 1 second. The one picture I'm using is a 3-minute candle. This now is, there's a reason why I'm doing different time frames every day until you guys learn this, is because that's how it works. The same pattern repeats itself over and over and over again on all symbols, all time frames. Okay. Take a pic. Tell me when you're all done taking your pictures of this. I'll wait. I don't care if one person takes the picture. Someone's got to take it, whether it's with your phone, screenshot. And then.
I took a picture for you. Yeah.
Thank you. Then I can go forward. Thank you. Appreciate that, Sam. So now, put this picture that you all are taking on your screensaver. Put the picture of this exact trade that you're witnessing live is happening the second time. You see the pink coming down right here. And as long as that blue, which it won't, most likely won't arch down, you'll be fine. This is going to hold over 90%. The pink will come down. You might not see the purple come down. We'll see. And then pink's definitely going to drop a little lower. So be careful on this entry. I'd wait until this comes all the way to the bottom, just like I showed you here. And then let it hook and it will come back up to that. Okay, so with this picture, the only way your mind knows if you're in reality is it doesn't. So if you close your eyes and in your mind, you play back a videotape, you go into just try it. Everyone close their little eyes. Okay, you're going to close your eyes. you're going to visualize. And if you can't see it, just pretend you're seeing the picture on the screen of what I had. You're going to sit down in a movie theater. You're going to project out on the screen this trade. On that screen, you're going to pull back from yourself sitting in the movie theater. You're going to be in control. You know, the control room where they project the screen out from, the movie out from. They have the whatever computer or whatever it is these days, the IMAX film thing, which is huger than God. They have that in there and you control it. So you're controlling the video camera, controlling the thing. And if you can see it in your mind's eye, the trade, the price action coming up, oopsie, I'm gonna have my eyes shut, coming up, coming down again, coming up again, forming the W, then seeing that hook. And if you can see that play out in your mind's eye over and over and over and over again, that's awesome. If you can't, then you want to get an ice cream recorder or some recorder and visually see it over and over and over again, because that's even more awesome. What you're doing is you're setting up, you have your reticular activating system. It's the RAS system. You really don't want to get into all this, but basically your brain can't tell the difference between what you visually imagined or what you're actually seeing, even if it's not real. And you want to get it to the point where it recognizes every pattern. For instance, if I tell you to look around your room and see everything that's white. So if you look around your room, you have 2 seconds, 1 second, see everything's white. Then you close your eyes and I say, tell me everything that's blue in your room. Well, you weren't looking for blue. You were looking for white. So the odds are you remember a lot more white than you would blue. So it's a very, very interesting concept. If you train your brain to see something, it sees more of it. Like, for instance, if you ever bought a new car, like a 4Runner. I never owned a 4Runner. When I bought the 4Runner, all of a sudden I started seeing 4Runners fucking everywhere. They were freaking everywhere. They were every corner of that. I was like, damn, 4Runners are really popular. I didn't even know what they were, right? So I'm not a car guy. So 4Runners was reticulate after. So my mind started to notice more 4Runners because I had a 4Runner. If you noticed more good trades, you're going to see the trades. Is any of that making sense to everybody? Yes or no? Okay. So when I tell you to do, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. So if I tell you to record your trades and to repeat the ones that you have on the good trades on your recordings and rewatch that trade over, I mean, I would be watching it on the toilet. I'd be watching it as I'm walking. I'd be watching while I'm lifting. I'd be watching it on my big screen. I'd be watching it on my small. I'd be watching it while I'm driving on my screen on my car. And yes, you have those little converter things because you can play YouTube on there, whatever you want. We watched Breaking Bad all the way out to Vegas one time. It's so good. Anyway, so you want to rewatch this over and over and over and over again, because then you're going to see it over and over again in real life. Because, oh yeah, this is great. 10-minute candles are slow. But if you're wanting to scalp at 15 second or 10 second, or I was on the 1 second yesterday, oh, good luck. You know how fast this stuff comes at you? I don't know. Should I go? Is this the right thing? Does this fill in the gap? Wait, does that pink low enough? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe we're going to, maybe I'm not to the blue line. Maybe I should. Shit. By the time you did that, you already missed the trade. Make sense? Good morning, Grant. Okay. This, by the way, you see how the pink came down? And purple, by the way. They're not quite, in my opinion, low enough. But if I was on a faster time frame, would the sniper pink and purple be low enough? VIP group, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, it would be. So we really don't want to enter off of this because the orange line's too high, the yellow's not. So you have to go back down and hunt for this. You want me to do that now, or what do you guys want me to do? Okay. So we're going to move our yellow line over. We're going to go hunt for it. Now, is this the buy stop to the blue line? Is this the safety trade? How do I word this to everybody? Is this the safety trade we want to take?
Yes, the one that going to the line.
Or wait, let me hold on. There's this first safety trade, then there's this second safety trade. Which one is better and why? Good morning, Mr. C. What?
The second one is better because it is coming from a ricochet.
Oh, that it's a good point, but I'm counting this, by the way, was at Orlando. This is called horseshoes and hand grenades. This is close enough. This is your first ricochet if that's what you're using for your logic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So this is the first time it touched it. So you want to maybe rethink because you said the right thing, but you got to have
Then it's number one.
correct.
Good to go by the ricochet, obviously.
Okay, so the first time is the best time. That's what you got to get across. Ricky Bobby. If you're not first, you're last. And I say that over and over again because I love to piss off this one guy that pissed me off. So I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Yes, I'm petty like that. I can't stand people that do not give credit where credit is due. And we're probably being lawsuit against this fella, but we'll see how that works out in the future. And yes, we've sued people, well, one person and one a female. And yes, we have the resources to do that. And yes, if you guys don't know my personality yet, I will gladly take out anyone that tries to do anything against my system because I consider it a child. Almost to the point of my children or my wife's level of love. There's God, my beautiful wife, my 2 children, and then the safety trade system. And that's how it goes. And I will protect this thing at all costs. Does anyone doubt that? I wouldn't. Good luck at that if you think you're going to do something. I will fucking sue the... Well, we won't go down that road. All right, so number 2. We hunted down this one, and I showed you the 5-minute entry. So I'm going to go ahead and take a guess. We're going to go down to the 5-minute, and we're going to see entry. Let's take a look. Aha. Oh, look at that, too. Is this the correct entry now for... Was the 5-minute 1 the appropriate time frame to enter the trade? Yes or no? Should we have looked for a different time frame or entered here? There's a buy stop. Green. Different, right. Number 2, could we have entered off of this 5-minute number 2 entry? Green, 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 red. Yeah, it looks fucking fantastic, doesn't it? Look at the pink,
Pink, is it low?
blue, purple, all low. Let's go to the basics for the VIP. Should we enter a buy when everything is high? Should we enter a buy when everything's up here?
No.
That's the stupidest thing on earth. So does the sniper keep us out of bad trades? Yes or no? Yeah. I mean, that's common. If you took the trade when it was up here, I can't help you. Even though it did go up further, that's not what you're just risking life and limb. Take it when it's all down low, green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. Enter off the orange line, which I said I wasn't going to tell you, and let's see how many pips we would have made. You see, I forgot you guys like the box. We'll go right to there. So right in here, specifically right over here, we're going to see entry right about where the yellow line is. So I'll hook it, and we'll go from that yellow right off that orange. I think it closed on that one, so you can cross it right there. Right to, I don't know, well, it's still going up. Right there. 25 pips. Whoopsie, we got to mute. Remember, guys, stay on mute until you need to say something specific. Stay on mute in the VIP. All right. 25 pips. Is 25 pips professional trading? Yes or no? Is 20 pips professional? Say we only got 15 pips. Well, I don't know. The average professional trader makes how much?
10 to 15.
No, doesn't make 15. They barely make 10. So let's stick with the facts. They make 10 pips if they're lucky a day. Do they do that in one trade? No.
No, safety traders do.
Thank you, Mike. Correct. So if they make 10 pips off of multiple trades a day, and if they're lucky enough to get there, that's what they make in a day. So do professional traders win 63.5% of their trades? Yes or no?
If they're lucky.
If they're lucky, correct. So 63% win rate. I'll even give them a 65% win rate. And they make 10 pips a day if they're lucky. Why would I trade? I know they're fractional trading. They're putting $1 million to go up 1 pip, 1 tick, technically, probably 5 ticks, and they get out. And they're probably doing the leverage trading. They're probably doing that's. I get that. That's not trading. I could be right inside of the. I can say, for instance, let's just go over to a candle here. I can go into this down red candle and make 2-5. Well, this is NAS. I could at least make 2 pips, full pips on this, 20 ticks if you wanted, or 10 ticks in NAS case. Sorry, I could make that much money in a down candle saying it's going to go up by being wrong. You can just put a lot of money on it. I could do a demo trades if you want to put a lot of money on a trade. I'll show you. You could fractional trade hundreds of thousands. You could fractional trade millions of dollars. They could be 100% wrong, thinking that it was going to go down, but it went up, right? And they still would make money on the trade. So I don't consider that trading. I consider that 63% win rate. Oh my goodness gracious. Whatever. I don't know what to tell you on that. Good luck. I would never. So when we're making 20 pips, is that extremely professionally good, better than any professionals ever could? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's fucking fantastic. Okay.
Is it in the rules? I don't remember right now. Take the profit on NAS 5 to 10.
Yep, correct. It is. Done. Thank you. Picture perfect right there. What's up, Brian Invest? Hey, Brian, am I allowed to say the project you're working on to everybody and thank you for that? Yes or no? I don't want to say anything if it's not correct. What's up, Joe Biga? You're a pro. You're a pro, Joe. I'll wait for Brian's answer here. I'll try to. Pink crossing, but look at how gorgeous this is. You're seeing a live picture perfect, as I was explaining, entry. Now, if this is a buy stop and this is a 5-minute buy stop, we can stay in trades for how long? Till the blue comes all the way up on the faster one, or better yet, the pink on the slower time frame. Your green goes all the way up high on this thing. If you want it on the bullshit detector, you can hold to the previous EMA yellow or orange, which I love the orange. That's my favorite take profit, or the previous high. Any and all of those ways you can do that. Oh shit, I didn't put the link into the Discord that I was live. Oh, fuck. Happy rising, Miss Taraya Edwards. Not yet. Okay, cool. Well, I'm talking about the project. I just won't save your name to it then. All right. So this is what you're looking at is a current live buy stop, and it's going to that 10-minute blue line. Now, is it going to go straight up? No. It's going to come up, down, take any buy stop you can find until it ricochets and goes back up. Now the pink and purple is, I'd have to see that pink. I think the pink is definitely low enough. I believe the purple's under the 10% there. Again, we'd have to check, but that's low enough. This is very much a concern. See that blue line still hooking? I don't like that at all. You're going to have to keep your eye on that, somebody. If that hook's too low, you got to call that trade. You have to make your money and get out. You have to call your trade and pull. Because if it gets much lower, you're going to see this fill in the gap trade turn into another buy stop. And if it gets lower like that, we're going to have to reset everything and go hunting again for the entries on these things. Meaning you already made 25, 30 pips. You might have to hold on this trade and re-enter it again. I doubt it. I think you're going to be fine. But this is a live breathing instrument right here. It goes up, it goes down. Every down is an exhale, every up is an inhale. And that's why you guys get tapped out with your stop losses. You don't give it enough time to breathe. If you don't give it enough movement space, you're not going to win. You're going to lose the trade because you're not giving it enough room to do its thing. All right. So this is what's happening on NAS, or happened on NAS and currently happening. Let's take a look. Did NQ, this is a total, now remember, why do they have, I'm so confused on how they do these symbol naming of things. How and why? Because NQ isn't the same as NAS, and yet it is. Okay? What does that mean? Well, it's kind of interesting to me. We have I'm going to zoom way in on this one. There we go for you guys. All right, let's pull this back over here. Make this a little wider so you can see the exaggeration of the W. Ooh, I want you to still see the red though, so let's move this way over to here. Okay. Now, when you look at this is a different symbol now. We're now on NQ, 10 minute, not NAS. So this is totally different, but yet, let's see if it really is. So after our sells, we look for the buys. How did we know we seeing a buy? Price started underneath, came up. Look at that. Ricocheted, came back down, right? And that's our first fill in the gap buy stop. You can clearly see price action was red, came up, did our gap, came back up. You can see the blue line came up. And this is just amazing what you're witnessing. So crazy, the pink line. And this is on NQ. That's the first logo trade, number one, okay? Or if you're patient as a saint, price comes over, comes up, comes down, comes over, comes down. Then what you're going to see is the start of what I want you guys to be patient for and start looking for is this part. Because you don't have to worry about catching the initial one right there, okay? You do not have to do that. Ricochets, comes back down, comes back up, ricochet again. As a matter of fact, he did it again, but we'll just call it one. So this is, I'm going to fill that in so you guys don't see that either. So there. So this is the movement up. This is your safety trade right here. If you're patient enough and you're waiting for that pink purple to come down, I'd do that somewhere around here. Then we can go hunt and show you where that entry is. But this is the, I'm going to call this your little W. Zoop, zoop, zoop. This is the safety trade, the retracement right here. I only calling these to the blue line so you guys can be really safe. But this exact safety trade will happen above the blue line, way below the blue line, and to the blue line. I'm showing you to the blue line because that is your safest of them. So the easiest one to not fuck up. All right. Now, was everybody with me so far? Because we're going to go hunt. How do you know when price action goes from low to high? We have the sniper rifle and or the Uno reverse bot that tells us that. And then everything starts changing. Also, you have the fact that my candles turn to green in the system. Our orange line goes above. So when you see these, you'll see orange. Well, in this case, when you're seeing it, you're going to see it with the orange, yellow, red. You're going to see it coming up towards the blue line. You're going to see green, 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 red, green, green, buy, stop. You're going to see pink, blue, purple, low, and that is your entries. Now, if you're comfortable enough, you can wait for the first time it does it, then the second time it does it. And this is the trade I want you guys to start being more patient for so you quit screwing around and you can become way more consistent. Blue comes up, pink, purple, low, entry to the buy stop to the blue line. First time is the best. That's the only time I'm telling everyone that's a beginner to take. You'll learn how to handle the other ones later, but that's the trade. It's pulling down again. You'll be able to re-enter again, by the way. Now, if we want to go hunting, this is NQ10. I would enter, we'll figure out maybe the 5 minute is where we're going to go. Let's see. Directly over it this time. Let's take a look. Right here we are. Yep. Now, is this the proper entry? VIP, is this the proper entry time frame? Yes or no? And why or why not? Good morning, VIPers.
That orange below the other 2M8?
Is it? I don't know.
I can't see the dark.
And sniper is not in the right position.
Correct. And the orange line isn't correct. Do I go up to look for entry or faster to look for entry?
Down.
So let's go to 3 minute. Look at you guys. So proud of you. Look at you guys. It's like I'm raising little children here. They're all grown men, probably older than me. All right.
You're saying you're daddy at this point, right?
Ah, no, I'm not adopting you all. We've been offered that. Just adopt us. No. All right, here we go. There we go. Pink cross. Oh, these. Okay, so point of entry on the 3 minute is pink, purple, blue, low.
Yep.
Green, 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 red. Green, green. Buy stop. Is orange below the other two?
Looks like it.
Yeah, I think so. Did yellow go below the green? That's a hard one to see. I guess I can zoom in a little more. Yeah, close enough. enter, right? And you'd make your money. That's a shit ton of pips going up. But let's see what happened here. Look at this, how fucking amazing the system is. Say we missed the 10 minute, say we missed the 5 minute, this 3 minute. Anybody notice a pattern? I wonder what I see. These little eyes of mine. I spy with my little eyes something. What do I spy? Well, it's ugly looking and my drawing is going to be worse, but red down, green up. Your M in the middle, by the way, but I try not to draw that. It really does confuse you guys. Over to here, and there it is. Interesting. So red, green, red, up, fill in the gap. Wow. Interesting. Pink or blue come up. Hook. It's hard for the fast time frames to hold the blue, but there it is. There's your pink kind of ish with the purple. So if you missed the 10 minute, you missed the 5 minute, you missed the 3 minute, just wait for the 3 minute, come over to here. And what is this at number 1? What is this? Is this a safety trade buy? Yes or no? I told you this drawing's going to be a little rough for some of you, but that's life. Oh, this is great. Is this a buy stop? Is this safety trade buy stop? Fill in the gap. Logo trade, yes or no? Larry said yes. Good morning, Mr. Rye Edwards. Larry said yes. Did anyone else say yes?
I said yes.
Oh, okay. Nice. Here you go. If we kind of see this and we look at that yellow over here and we see the pink purple at its lowest, we can go up or down to find this next trade. Would I go faster or slower to find the from the 3 minute safety trade buy stop? Would I go to the 1 minute or the 5 minute?
You go to the 1 minute or the 30 second.
Yeah, or wherever. Yeah. So let's go down. Hunting, we will go. Hunting, we should get that as our little thing. So, hunting, we will go. Does anyone even know what the hell that's in reference to? All right. And this is excellent, but it looks a little thick. I bet you we can get this one. I bet wrong. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Very good, Orlando. I believe that was Orlando talking, right, Orlando? Orlando said 1 minute. And what do we see here, Mr. Orlando, to determine whether or not this is the correct trade?
We see a perfect saber trade. The pink, red, pink, orange, pink, purple, and blue down, low. Green, 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 red. Green, green. Saber trade.
Orange line. Orange line.
Orange line below.
Yeah. Everyone give Orlando a 100. Where you started with us, what, a few days ago? I have no idea. You spoke up a few days ago. Orlando, when you just explained that, how confident are you on now with that trade?
Very, very confident. I made 4,500 pips this morning, from last night to this morning.
You have. So, Orlando, are you doing better since you joined the VIP group or not?
Much better.
Do you recommend everyone to join the VIP group? Yes or no?
Yes, I think everyone should. I tell them already, they should. They should come in this group. This group is different from every other line.
Amen. There you go. Orlando, do we have a free VIP meeting, group meeting coming up for everybody? Did you look at...
And all of us will be telling them, come on, take that step. That $150 you will earn it a month time. You have 22 trading days to make that $150, and if you're paying attention, you will and you can.
Actually, it's 30 if they're trading crypto, but I get good point. Very good point.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for everybody, we have... Can I show this? I think I can. All right. This is... Let me just make this large over here. All right. This right here is an email. It's gone out multiple times. It's scheduled to go out in 5 days, but there's multiple one of these emails going out all the time. This is very important. Everybody, you just heard Orlando go on about how he's loving the VIP group, and rightfully so, because it's utterly amazing. We're opening it up, the VIP class, to everybody. So you get an email. Everybody that signed up for the emails, which is about, 1,500 of you or something. I don't know, a couple grand, 1,500 to 2,000. If you signed up for my emails, you're going to get this email and you're going to get a link to the class. It's going to be Monday, 3:30 at 2:30 p.m. So Monday the 30th, March the 30th at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It only happens one time a month. I'm going to go ahead and put up here and show you where you guys can get into the link. It's the Zoom meeting only, but it's open to the public. You could tell all your friends, all your family, everything. And this is what you'll see. If you can see that link, by all means, copy it. You can come in. You can join the email. You can come in. And this is my live schedule, by the way. And this is for signing up. So there you go. Now, this is very important because this is a consistency class, all wrapped in one with the free VIP class you're going to get into. And you'll be able to ask questions in the class. Of course, if you're being douchey, I'll kick you out. But everyone's been very respectful, actually. And also, the most important thing that you'll see is that with this particular class, right afterwards or during, you'll be able to sign up for the VIP itself. It's closed. Well, it was closed and it's open now technically, but it's closed and it's only open once a month to sign up for the VIP class. So if you want to sign up for the VIP class, you can attend this training and then you can come into this class and afterwards you can join it. If you do not have the system, it's $1,000 a month. If you do have the system but nothing else, it's $350 a month. And if you have the system plus the sniper or signals, then it's $150 a month. $150 a month. I'm going to go ahead and tell you it's worth that times way more than 10. It's probably worth that times 1,000, maybe more than that. I don't know. But it's absolutely incredible. Putting this back over here. All right. So does everybody understand that we have a free VIP class coming up? In order to get into it, you want to come over to the Safety Trade system, safetytrade.com. Sign up for the email alerts right here. Sign up for both, by the way, so you don't miss anything. There's two different ones. Sign up for both, and then you'll get that link sent to you multiple times before the 30th, and you can come join us and see what all the hoopla is about because it's really, really, really good. Market open in 2 minutes. I really don't want to stop the training. All right, let's trade market open. Let's get out of there and come over to here. All right. If anybody has questions over the VIP, please ask. You can just write out some messages. I'm going to go hunting. Market open. Why are my alarms not going off? I don't know. But market opened very quickly in probably a minute and a half or so. Oh, geez. Actually, market open in 1 minute. Oh, can't call anything yet for that one. Let me go up a little bit and see. Sell, 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 sell. Fuck. Oh, geez. Sell to the 1 minute blue line. Let's see if we can get that buy, though, after that. Let's see. 5 minutes. Buy. Yeah. All right, let's go. Can we get up to the 7? It looks like it's dipped again. It's going to fall down. Yeah. Buy NAS, buy NAS. 10 minute, 9 minute. Buy stop NAS to the 9 minute blue line. Don't ask. I'm just throwing this out there for you guys. And then we'll throw this here. So it's going to dip. Well, I hope it dips down further for you all so we can get a even further pullback. Market open, market open. Let's wait right here for just a moment and see. If not, you're going to see it go all the way back up to that blue line right there. So if we can't get the pullback, you're not getting the pullback on US 30 or not now. Your US 30 YM1. You're already up over for SPX. There's nothing we can do on SPX ES1. NQ1, take any buy 1 second through 9 minute. Take anything that you think is going to go up. So this green line is going to go touch this blue line just like it did here. Here it's over. It's way past it here and here. We can stay here for a minute, I guess. VIP, we'll be going VIP probably later this evening, actually. Just VIP with me and Bree and you guys. So most mornings I pull away and do VIP only. I don't know if I'm doing it. NAS cross. Take profit hit. You're in. Well, I don't know if you took. Okay, the SPX ES1s you're doing fantastic on. I didn't call the US 30 YM1, but I don't have to. When I call one, they all do the same. So just, hang in there. There you go. See this right here? Oh, I forgot you guys like this. Right there. You're in the money, by the way, on that NAS. You don't have to take it. You can wait or you can take it. I'm not a financial advisor. Please just have fun. All right. I want to wait till I can see this go up and either get super close to that blue line or not. So let's just wait a few minutes before I go off this live. Anybody have any questions? VIP? Any questions on TikTok, YouTube especially? Yeah, I really thought NAS would pull down a little further, but oh well. Isn't this watching paint dry? Exchange Street for the value. Beautiful call. Thank you, Larry. Morning, Larry. Morning, Tony Villabos. Morning, Anthony. Good morning, everybody that's here from the VIP. In the money on US 30, YM1, SPX, ES1. We're just waiting. Well, even NQ1's doing fantastic. Just waiting on NAS a little bit. That's all. Good morning to everybody in the VIP. Good morning, Orlando Walters, Tony, Cristobal. Welcome, Cristobal. I saw you this morning. I didn't see you come in, though. George, Glow, Jake, John, Kev, Kim, Miss Kim, Larry, Lat, Miss Jane, Martar. Marley Mar. Oh, great. It's getting worse with the Martars over here. Mr. C, Ryan Marcus. What's up, Ryan? Sam, Mr. C. Oh, so good to see you guys. And Miss Taraya Edwards. Good morning, peeps.
Good morning.
All right. Well, I'm getting bored waiting for this. So I think because as soon as I cut it, it's gonna shoot right up. You want me to cut it and it shoots right up? Yeah, we'll go. All right, TikTokers, gotta go. Everybody have a great day on TikTok. Enjoy yourselves. God bless. Talk to y'all later. We're going VIP. VIP, please stay on. We're staying in VIP. We're not going off of VIP. We're staying on. All right, YouTubers, Twitters, whatever they are, Xers, whoever you people are called. We're ending it there. God bless you all. Mindful, God bless you. Sally, God bless you. All right. Lord Kick. Oh, shit. Tommy. Tommy came on. Tommy, are you in the VIP? Good morning, Tommy. I didn't see all the messages. Fuck. Good morning, Tommy. All right. Got to go, though.